love to do Gotham. I'd love to do, there's.
Well, yeah,
I'd love to do the Grizzly Pear. Don't get me wrong. Like there's,
Grizzly Pear is like a bar.
It's a bar, but they do comedy shows there.
I had a fail. I had such a huge fail. Me and one of my buddies. I don't know if I want to name him because he's probably embarrassed by this, but we figured last week. Was it last week or the week before? Like on a whim, we're like, we're gonna let's go to the city and do some open mics.
I was thinking about doing that.
He's like, he comes to me. Oh well, it'll be a lesson for you. So he comes to me. He's like, what time you get off work? I was like, I get off at 5. I was like, how about I get off at 5? I was like, we'll meet at the Babylon train station. We'll take the train right in the city. We'll hit some open mics. So we get to the city. We probably get to Greenwich Village around like 7:20.
Yeah. And then you just walk.
So we walk in. We figured, we go out. So we're walking down McDougal. We're like, we'll go to the Grizzly Pear. They always have open mic. So we get to the open mic at Grizzly Pear. The guy, it's a Thursday night. The guy's like, we're like, is the open mic going right now? Is there an open mic? Can we sign up? He's like, no. Like, what do you mean? He's like, you have to do it like a week in advance. You have to sign up for this mic a week in advance. This Thursday mic now. People tell me like, what, every end of the day you just walk right in. But this Thursday mic, a week in advance, he's like, I get 100 people that sign up. I have to like kick people off. Like I tell people no. I don't know how many he caps at, but whatever. So we're like, oh, okay, because we figured, we're just gonna go to Grizzly Pear, whatever. Maybe wait a little while, do that mic. We'll go to another mic. So we meet another comic who happened to be barking on the streets, and he's like, try maybe Greenwich Village is still going on. So we go run out of Greenwich Village. Greenwich Village was already over. They were getting ready to do a show. So we go back to our buddy that's barking. And he's like, try what is it, the lantern or whatever, the Village Lantern. He's like, maybe they're doing something. I'm like, maybe. I was like, I think we know somebody's doing a show that night. I was like, we'll pop in. So we pop in. They're like, no, ours is already done too. Like, God,
son of a bitch.
So then we're on like,
they start early because I looked it up.
They start early. I want to do. Early. So then we start going on these websites, trying to
Bad Slava and all that.
Yeah, we got Bad Slava and there's freemics.com, whatnot. So it was like, there's one in Soho. It starts at 8. And it was like 7:30. So like, all right, let's head over to Soho right now. So we walk over to Soho. We get to the Soho Theater. And he's like, they're like, it's in the basement, in a bar in the basement. So we go in the bar in the basement. The guy's like, no, the mic's not until like 11. We're like, we're not doing this at 11. I got work tomorrow.
Yeah.
So then we're on again. We're like, there's one uptown or whatever at the one of the improv places. They do an open mic at 8 o'clock. Oh no, they do they do an open mic at 10 o'clock. So we're like, all right. So we walk back uptown. We get some halal on the walk up, which was the greatest freaking halal experience I had in my life. And we get over to the place and we're like, so you have an open mic at 10 o'clock? Like, no, we had an open mic at 8 o'clock. This time it was like 9:30 or whatever. Like, we had an open mic at 8 o'clock. We're like, oh my God. So then someone's like, I forgot what. There's a club like 3 blocks over that way or whatever that's probably got a mic going on. We're like, nah, screw it. We're going back home.
That's it.
So we pretty much went to the city for halal and Starbucks.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do that, and I was talking to a couple people about it. Billy Geyer being one of them. I want to once a month or twice a month. I want to go to the city. And just
early.
Do mics.
Go early.
Yeah, well, I get out at 3:30, so I would go from 3:30 because I looked up some of these mics start at 4 or 5 o'clock. I'm like 4 o'clock open mic.
Yeah, you cannot have a full-time job in open mic in the city.
No,
that's
obviously
a fact.
Not. Yeah, obviously not. No. So, but that's something I do plan on doing. But it's also, from what I've heard, it's very territorial over there. They don't really like new people coming in.
Who cares?
They don't like new comics coming. I don't care.
Make room. Make room. We're not invading your territory. We just want to do something somewhere different, have the experience.
Fucking Long Island comics coming out here to do our fucking mic. Stay on Long Island.
Yeah, whatever.
Fuck you.
Next time a city comic comes to do a Long Island mic, I'll tell them that.
Yeah. What are you doing out here? It's not for you.
Don't you got crap in the city to do?
Yeah, it's not for you.
Don't you got some leaky basement in the city you can do some comedy?
Yeah, don't come here and ruin our nice little fucking comedy spots.
No, we'd be like, come on, please, we need more people.
Absolutely.
This bar's gonna kick us out soon.
No, it's like, that's funny. Yeah, that sucks. I'd be annoyed, I guess. Waste the fucking trip out there, waste the money.
Yeah,
just to fucking walk around.
Well,
we got
halal. Yeah.
At least if it was 70 degrees, you could be like, you know what? I got to enjoy the view.
Oh man, yeah, right. Yeah, no, it was cold too. It was like it felt like December. It felt like a December day.
Yeah, fuck that.
We're just like walking around the city. It's like freaking freezing. We even went to go to get some food in like some deli and whatnot, like one of these big delis. We were like, let's just pop in there for food because we didn't know what we wanted to eat. And we pop in there, and they were like, "Oh, we're closed." Shut up! Everything's closed. Like, we couldn't win anything. All we could do was get halal.
But yeah, that's. Yeah.
We even passed a halal cart that was closed. They never close.
What about the city that never sleeps, you motherfuckers?
Yeah, right?
Everybody's sleeping today, I guess. The one day we come in.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I typically drive into Manhattan when I'm going to do something like that. Especially, I'll go park 2 blocks from McDougal, and I'll just fucking walk.
Yeah. I don't. So traffic.
It costs me the same.
Traffic.
It costs me the same amount of money.
But traffic at like 5:00 in the afternoon. No thanks.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
No thanks.
That's true. Most of the time I've done it, it's been on a weekend.
Take you 4 hours to get to the city.
Yeah,
By the time you could hit the 11 o'clock mics.
As a matter of fact, I did Greenwich Village maybe a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Not a few weeks ago, a few months ago, and I was late. And John Butera was running the show, and he was like, "Why the fuck are you late?" I was like, "I drove in." He was like, "What the hell's wrong with you?" Yeah. He's like, "The president's here." I was like, "Yeah, I know. I figured that out on the way in."
Always here?
Or the president or the governor was doing something. They shut down. Or the UN or some dignitary was here, and they shut down most of Manhattan. I was like, "Yeah, I figured that out when I got into Manhattan."
Yeah,
that's why I'm late.
That's why I take a train, man.
And he's like, "You're fucking crazy." I was like, it gives me 45 minutes to, get my shit together.
Yeah,
get in my head. I was like, with the train, I got to deal with people. I fucking throw a podcast on. I just listen to myself think, and I fucking drive. It's just more relaxing.
Yeah.
I like the train if I'm going to go out drinking.
Not me. Train.
If I'm going to go out drinking, I'll get the train.
Get to the train station on time. Get on the train. Give the guy your ticket.
And sit down
10 times or whatever that it takes for to realize that you're on the train.
And with me, with the train,
sit down and go, man.
Distance,
get the pen, jump on the E or the C, go downtown, get off.
Yeah. Well, the last time I like to actually, like, if it was a day like today, I'd just walk. It's only a half an hour walk to get to McDougal Street from Penn. It's not bad.
Oh yeah. On a nice day, if you got time, yeah.
Yeah. When it's fucking freezing out, no, I'm hopping in the cab.
Yeah. If you're pressed with time, or
Yeah, but
yeah, no, I like walking the city. I'll walk the city all day long. I think one time my phone has got like a pedometer on it. It said I took like 40,000 steps in the city. I was like, holy crap!
Like that's my
fat,
workout for the week. My wife likes it because she can't. She would never be able to get me into the city. I like open spaces. I don't like being crammed into fucking shit. So like when we go to the city, it's always like people bumping into you.
Well, it's nice at certain parts. Like,
So when we go do comedy clubs in the city, will walk because she gets to walk the city with me, and it's something that I refuse to do. Like she'll get, I'm gonna go get a Broadway show for me and Junior. You want to go? No. One, it's a Broadway show. I don't want to see that.
Yeah,
and two, I gotta go to the fucking city and go through Times Square, and I don't want to do it.
That's the worst. I try to stay with them. I mean, like I used to like to go to Times Square, probably when I was younger, but now it's like I'm over that stuff. I'm over the big crowds.
I'd rather you drop me off in the middle of the woods.
It's worse now with the phones because everybody's got their phones out. I mean, I hate to sound like a freaking, old rusty nail, but like it's just,
Yeah, everybody's fucking taking pictures and selfies and all this fucking bullshit. It's like I'm hard pressed to even get a picture. I don't even like taking, like last time we ended up going when I did the competition for Broadway. Me and my boys ended up walking through Times Square for some reason.
Yeah.
Instead of me taking the reins and Googling where we needed to go, I let them do it, and I ended up walking through. So I took a selfie while I was in Times Square, but I usually don't even do that. I'm like, I don't even really like pictures. You see everybody doing these old photos of themselves. On Facebook, and I really don't have.
Oh, the throwback ones. I was thinking about putting the long-haired one up, but I was like, everybody's gonna come back with the mullet thing. Everybody's gonna come back with the mullet thing. It's a bad picture.
I don't have any old pictures of myself. The last time I took a picture that my mother has of me was 9th grade. And I never took a class picture after that again. And I would not, and I refused to get into pictures with people. Like, it was just one of those things where I was one of those fucking weird kids who's like, nope, you can't take my picture. What are you afraid of? It's going to steal your soul? Do I look Aborigine to you? No, I don't think it's going to steal my soul. I don't want my fucking picture taken. Don't take my picture. And then as I got a certain age, I started with, all right, I will start taking pictures. But I still don't even really like pictures. I'm like, for what?
Yeah.
Well, you get to look back at your memories. Maybe I don't want to remember those. I don't remember that time. So, people throw back pictures. They'll be like, then they'll tag me. And I'm like, I'm not in this picture. They're like, yeah, you're not, but you're on the other side of the picture. Yeah. So you were there that day. And I was like, yeah, I know. I can tell by the picture, but I'm not in the picture. Don't fucking tag me in it.
Yeah, man.
Good times. Good times.
Yep.
All right, we did about an hour and a half, man.
Sweet.
So I'm gonna let you get the fuck up out of here.
Cool.
I gotta go do.
Thank God.
I gotta go do some I gotta go do some spackling anyway.
Sounds like you gotta put your house back together.
I gotta start putting my house back together. You know. I wanted to have that room done before I went back to work, but it is what it is. Yeah, Thanks for coming down, man. You got any shows coming up?
My pleasure, man. Nothing right now. Right now, I'm kind of in writing mode and just kind of getting ready for the summer. I think I want to get like maybe like a new, I don't know, 7 to 10 minutes, you know, for the at least, you know, like 5, something like that for the laugh off over the summer. You know, just want to have new material for
the Long Island Laugh Off.
Yeah, Long Island Laugh Off. You know that the biggest.
I bombed last year.
Biggest. Yeah, you bombed. Yeah, I think I messed up with my time. I gotta get a watch or something like that. I don't know. I think I messed my time up because I thought I did well. I had the audience laughing, but you know, I didn't make it.
Jessica Colazzo did it last year.
Yeah,
she came on.
I did her the same night she did it.
Yeah, I was there that day.
Were you there? Oh,
yeah,
you were on it. You were on it too.
I bombed.
Oh, yeah. Were you?
I was there. Yeah, I forgot my set and everything because the guy that went on before me was.
So we fell together.
Yeah,
that's great.
But I saw Jessica and she did the one song.
Yeah,
and I was gonna flash her like that's 5. It's definitely 5. Don't go anymore. And then she did another song.
You would have
ended up going.
You would have gotten screwed. They didn't catch you doing.
I didn't
that?
do it. I was gonna do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done it, man. Man, I see you know like
something in my head was like, don't do it because.
Did you hear? I hate to be hate to throw you off, but like, did you hear like Brokerage? Something happened last night at Brokerage.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
7 kids,
crazy. Like 7 kids, like just
beat
like attacked.
An old security guard who was like 51 years old.
Who was it? Like, do you?
They didn't catch the kids yet.
No, I'm saying like the security guard.
I don't know, but apparently he was armed too. And
they
tried to take his gun.
Most of them are ex-cops. Yeah.
They tried to take his gun.
And that's scary.
And they knocked over some 71-year-old lady who was working there too.
Oh,
and she got hurt. Yeah, one of the I guess she was 71 years old waitress. I don't know.
That's crazy.
But what happened was they skipped out on their bill.
They tried to skip out.
No, they did. They skipped
I mean,
out on their bill.
Yeah. Well, I mean, now they're wanted by the cops.
7 people. That's a fucking large bill. I guarantee you that was a $300-400 bill. Yeah, and that's fucked up.
Probably.
That's despicable. You come into a fucking comedy club. You're gonna do that shit.
Yeah.
Like you're destroying it for everybody. First off, you're taking it out of the comic's mouth, whether he's getting paid or not.
Yeah.
But you're still taking it out of their mouth, and you're taking away from the comedy club.
Yeah.
Like that's the shit that gets that's the shit that makes clubs.
You know they're gonna get caught too, man. There's cameras everywhere now.
Oh yeah, they're gonna get caught. Yeah. I hope they do. I hope they do. I fucking hope
I saw
they throw the book at him.
Like the report was, you know, like the main guy was wearing a black shirt and a hat and whatnot. And I was like, oh my god, they're gonna think it's me. And then I saw it was like an SUV. I'm like, God, I don't drive.
They drove off in a black SUV or whatever.
That's crazy, man.
They're gonna get caught. There'll be a camera somewhere that caught him.
Yeah, hopefully.
I'm surprised they don't have cameras inside the comedy club.
Yeah,
I would think they would. So I would think trying to skip out on the
bill. There's cameras. I'm sure they're investigating and everything like that.
Because I'm sure skipping out on the bill is probably something that commonly they try to do over there.
Yeah.
I mean, McGuire's is good with it because you can't get out without that fucking card.
Well, it's the same thing. It's the same thing with all of them.
So I'm sure people have
that's crazy
tried to do that, but there's no reason for that. You're at a comedy club.
You know what? I hope it's not their first offense, so they can get the book thrown at them.
Yeah, I think being the fact that it was 2 senior citizens, one of them was probably an ex-cop.
One of them's armed. They said they tried to get the thing.
To get the gun, so he's probably an ex-cop. So you're probably gonna, if they really want to, they'll definitely. They'll get assault on an officer. They'll get, and you're assaulting a senior citizen. Like, what do you fucking say? You see the little gray-haired lady? What you gonna hit? What are you fucking with her for?
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
It's bad enough you're fucking with a woman. Now you're fucking with an old woman. Like,
yeah, man,
she don't need that shit.
Yeah,
she's seen enough to fucking a bunch of punks. That's all it was. A bunch of fucking punk kids.
Yeah, man.
It's whatever. It is what it is.
Be cool out there, people. Don't be doing that stuff, man.
I'll be at Governor's Little Room, I think the 21st. I got to double check, but I'm pretty sure it's 21st March, April.
Cool,
yeah,
man. That's a nice room. That's a good room to play.
It is.
If only Will Sharon would put me on his show. That him and Nigel Fullerton. I'm calling them both out. Nigel Fullerton's like Nigel Fullerton and Friends. I'm like, what? I'm not your friend? God.
I didn't even see Nigel.
I'm kidding,
I just
buddy.
had Nigel on the podcast.
Did you?
Yeah, I just had him.
I love that guy.
4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago.
He's great.
And he didn't invite me. Damn it.
Oh man,
thanks,
we're not
Nigel.
His friends. We're not his friends.
We're not friends with Nigel. You've been in my house.
You can't
Nigel.
have a show. You can't have a show. Your name and friends. You can't do that because everybody's like, wait, you're my friend. Why are?
Yeah, I did Keegan. I did Keegan and Friends.
I'm gonna be getting like messages soon.
Yeah. I did Keegan and Friends.
So they're gonna be like, okay, I got a show for you, or hey, don't ever talk to me again.
What's wrong with you? Why are you calling me out on the podcast?
Get funny, I'll put you on.